Alright, we're going to move to the next two exercises. I had moved the handle up because I didn't have enough space to do the row I wanted to demonstrate. So now I moved it back, and this is basically the same position that we started on, where the handle is at the waist. And all the exercises that I've done so far, you wouldn't need to move the handle or the sling. I just moved it because I didn't have enough space. So the next exercise is an inner groin stretch, and I'm going to do it on this side, as you can see. Now, to create a little security, you're going to hold on to the handles for people that are, having a little challenge with their balance. To place your feet in the sling, and it makes a difference whether you have your feet in the sling turned in or turned out. So you can do a series of exercises where your feet are turned in and then out. So you can even do one and one, where you turn your feet in, slide out, hold on to this, and back in. Then turn out, slide it out, bring it in, turn it in, slide in. So just changing the angle of your foot will make a difference in the area that this exercise is going to work. And that's my neighbor's dog barking. Okay, the next exercise is a teaser in this thing. Again, we didn't have to change the position of the sling. You can go right into it. You can either hold on to the sling or hold on to the handle. And I think it's better to hold on to the handle for this exercise, because by using the handle, you're going to be able to use some rear delt doing this exercise, because we want to maximize every movement that we do. And this exercise will be able to use your abs and a little bit of rear delt to help you get up. The rear delt is a very small muscle, so it's not going to help you too much to get up if you have your hands out. So we're going to do a teaser here, extend and up. So again, you can see you just doing variation of the range of motion also can spice the class up and actually work the muscle a little bit different. So you can go full range of motion, then short range of motion. You can go, just hold it here, and from here it can go into our hundreds. You can hold on here, or from there you can just go into the flutters. So you can always add on to these basic exercises that I'm showing you. Kylie, could you get me the sheet? There, it's right here. Alright, I'm back. Alright, so we did the inner thigh stretch. Even though it's a stretch, you are actively working the muscle. I mean, a stretch, you also working the muscle, but with this exercise, when you stretch out to come back in, you really gotta contract those muscles. And this is like a resistance stretching. So when you're going out, you really have to keep those muscles tight going out. So you're stretching and you're strengthening the muscle at the same time. Okay, we did the teaser and sling. The next one we're gonna do is a chest press. And again, the handle is at the level that we can still use it to do our chest press. Now as we do our chest press, we can add other movement to it. So we can go chest press here and leg lift. Chest press, up, hold, there. Now again, with all these exercises, if it's too, we can always adjust the difficulty just by stepping forward or stepping. If it's too easy, we can step back. And if it's really too easy for some people. You can just make a small adjustment. I know we're trying to keep the handles and the sling at the same height, but just by coming down 2 might get you in the right position. It's better to go ahead and adjust the handle to make it the right level, rather than just try to keep it the same level to go through the exercise if it really doesn't fit. So you can always make those small adjustments. Again, in the chest press, you can always do a combination, knee up, knee up. So I just gave you the basic exercise, could be chest press, and as we get more into the class and you can see how much the students can handle, we can add these little movements to it to make it more exciting. Or maybe right from the start, you could do these movements, they should be able to handle it. Alright, so now we're going to do a series of abs on the ground. Since we have a sling at that height, we're going to utilize it. We're going to do plank, and then we're going to do side plank. And again, like we did in the workshop, you know, right from this position you can do side plank. You could do more moves from this position. It could be a side twist. So one set could be plank, the other set could be twist. But this is just a basic exercise that we'll be able to do. From that position, we are going to turn right into leg curls since we're already here and work the legs. So that was obliques and abs. And again, while we're doing these exercises, you want to keep the whole body moving. So even just doing leg curl, you can use, if you have weights, maybe just a 3-pound weights, we could do some movements. I know I didn't go over this in the class, but we could add a little bit of weights with a combination of some of these exercises. And this is a good position to add weights to the movement. So I'm going to do chest press. Just imagine I have some weights in my hand, chest press and leg curls, and then triceps and leg curl. Even if you don't have weights, you can do it without weights because it forces you to use more muscles and just, you know, get more coordination with the upper body and lower body. And that's part of this whole workout. When I thought about it, is to increase your stability, increase your coordination. Okay, the last three exercises we're going to do is going to be a dip. So we're going to do biceps and triceps. So this is a dip. So most of the weight, you can tell the tricep is a small muscle, so most of your weight is going to be handled with your legs. And you're using your tricep as much as possible, but the legs are doing a lot of the work in this exercise. And we're going to do tricep with a little bit of a kick forward. So we're going to do tricep, up, kick. Okay, can even just hold this position, because here when we push down, we're really keeping our tricep tight, and then we can just go right into some kicks from this position. So we're working the tricep either so in the static position, triceps are working, and we're going to work the legs, working some core and abs, and go for a kick.